Cheers.
I made it. And there's no cat.
Good job. That's really half the effort, is just making it.
Though I kind of expect a cat will try to make an appearance.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened on my end as well.
Excellent.
I think most people like cat visitors.
I would hope so. And my cat's like you, so it's okay.
Aww. Cute.
And I love Tony, so it's all right.
Tony's a good cat. Princess is a good cat.
Hi,
People
Henry
are
and
saying hi
Penny.
to you.
Henry and Penny. I love dogs too, so it does work out.
What up, nerds? What up? All right, so I'm just killing a little bit of time while we let people join us, and we can see all the lovely things that you are saying to us. So keep it lovely.
Yes, please. And keep it PG, please. We are a family-oriented organization and cons.
Nice. All right, well, it is 6:01, so we can get this boat on the road. Yes, I meant to say that.
Boat on the road.
It's just a thing.
Okay.
So my name is Heather, for those of you who do not already know. And I am the social media community marketing coordinator here at Left Field Media.
And I am Michelle Manning. I am the staffing manager, which means all of the crew for Left Field Media. And you keep hearing Heather and I talk about Left Field Media, even though we're signed in under Rose City and AwesomeCon. Well, what Left Field Media is our parent. We bring to you AwesomeCon, Rose City, Anime NYC, Anime Frontier. We're a really cool organization that wants to do cool things for our fans. And since we can't get together in real life this year, we wanted to bring that online to you. So that's where Left Field Online comes from. So thank you so much for joining us. And we're gonna be talking about Epic Quest. Thank you again for wanting to listen to us. And as to entice you to stay a little bit longer, we're going to be doing a couple of giveaways tonight. So we hope that you enjoy what we talk about, you learn some stuff, you want to sign up for Epic Quest, and I'm giving you all good luck to win a prize. So the first thing is...
Just to clarify, the giveaway is actually going to be a membership to play Epic Quest. So if you win that via trivia question, your registration fee will be non-existent. Now, the rest of your team will still have to join, but you will get to join for free if you get the question correct. So stick around for that.
Awesome. So you're here to find out what Epic Quest is. And the best way that I describe it, it's a virtual scavenger hunt on steroids. We're going to take over 3 days in September 11th, 12th, and 13th, and have a scavenger hunt for the ages. Think of it like a quest, so like Lord of the Rings, or if you're an 80s baby or 80s child, think Willow, going on adventures, doing heroic things. And the cool thing is you can do it all in your home or around your block. Gameplay is going to all be on an app, which we will talk about a little later in the live. And registration is open now. You do need to register for this to be part of the fun. And you have to register in advance. So you can't wait until the 11th and decide that you want to be a part of it. Registration will be open until September 10th.
Yes. And probably you're wondering, okay, I don't really know what I'm signing up for. That was pretty vague. Well, the basic idea of the game is you have over 200 mini quests that are released to you the day that this starts. So that would be September 11th. And then you have 72 hours until Sunday at midnight to do as many of the mini quests as you can before time runs out. Now, each mini quest is worth a different point value. So some of the easier, quicker quests are worth 1 or 2 points. Yeah, caught you on your White Claw there, Michelle. Whereas some of the harder, more time-consuming quests are worth, 6 points. So those are the big earners. And the quests are all kinds of wacky things. It could be anything from writing a haiku, video chatting an old coworker and telling them why they're awesome, making armor out of tinfoil, all the way to helping out local artists. And you don't have to spend any money to do any of these challenges. So it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of nonsense. In order to play, you are going to be on teams. Your team must have at least 2 people, up to 6 people. And then we do have junior players are allowed as well. So if families want to play, it's fine if the kids tag along. Kids are considered 10 and under in the world of left field conventions. And Michelle will explain a little bit later how that's going to work. If you go to our website, which is leftfieldmedia.com/EpicQuest.
I don't know if this is true or not.
It looks backwards now. It was totally right side.
I tried so hard.
Sorry.
Next
Just hold
time.
it up here. Everything that I am saying and that Michelle is going to say is pretty much on that website. So you don't have to remember everything we're saying because it's all written down. On the website is tips on, apps maybe you could download to make things easier, ways that you can be the most prepared to play EpicQuest. And there's also all the rules. And there are quite a few rules, which I apologize for that, but we want to be fair. And we definitely want you guys to follow those rules because if you don't, you get points deducted. And if you get points deducted, you might not be the Epic Quest Master at the end of this game. So one other thing I wanted to mention before I pass it over to Michelle one more time is that we are also going to have a lot of programming panels happening throughout the weekend. And our lovely programming coordinator, Leslie, has been working very hard to get some awesome stuff for you guys. So we are going to be rolling out those panels over the next couple weeks. I believe one has already been announced with Orcs. And Michelle, why don't I hand it over to you and we could pick a winner.
All right, so first giveaway. And this is going to be, we're going to have trivia questions in the Epic Quest. So this is a little bit of a mini quest for you to get you warmed up. What Avenger uses the Book of Vishanti, the Cloak of Levitation, and the Eye of Agamotto? And the first person to put the name into the comments will win. We'll give it a couple of seconds. And I'll say it again. What Avenger uses the Book of Vishanti, the Cloak of Levitation, and the Eye of Agamotto? And I'm probably saying some of that wrong because my English to Marvel isn't as good as I'd like it to be.
Bam.
Jack Negan.
716.
Jack Negan, you said Doctor Strange.
What?
Well, Jack Negan, you are our winner. Congratulations.
I like the person that said Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone, wrong show. But
show,
that is an anime. That you're close. You have the doctor part down. But Jack, we will be messaging you after the live, and we will get your information to get you all set up with an entry to Epic Quest. And
we're going to do another one of those too. So if you didn't get it this time, stick around.
Ooh, spoilers. Sorry. So you're probably saying, like, where did Epic Quest come from? Why should I be involved? And one of the things that we've heard from our fans is that they miss us. And it's not just me that they miss, as much as I know that people miss me.
I miss you, Michelle.
I haven't seen Heather in real life since November of last year. But, you know, we miss you, and we know you miss the togetherness that our Awesome Con and Rose City bring to you. For a lot of people, it's the one time a year you get to see some of your friends. You know, Brotaku, great example of somebody I haven't seen since last November, you know, good friend, and the togetherness that we get from being at the shows together. So we wanted to try and figure out in even a little way that we can give you something where by making your teams, you can have some virtual togetherness. Also, the scavenger hunt's fun. Be very honest. We as a team tested it out. I personally did a lot of stupid things that Heather now has on video or on picture. And it's very interesting. Hi, Tyler. I miss you too. But it's a lot of fun, and it's something that while we can't give you Rose City, while we can't give you Awesome Con this year, we're going to try and give you a little bit of joy in the geek world. There's also prizes. Let's be honest. We're all into prizes, and Heather's going to go into that for you.
Yes, prizes. I'm pretty excited about the prizes. I'm going to start small and work my way up. So first of all, we have our Genius prizes. So if you are participating in Epic Quest, you are fulfilling all these mini quests, and some of them you have the opportunity to be very creative or funny. And we are giving away 5 prizes to the 5 Epic Quest submissions that we think just are above and beyond super wonderful. And that's going to be judged on by LFM staff, LFM, Left Media. So we're encouraging you to really do some crazy fun stuff so that you can get things like swag bags, a photo op, an autograph, or even a 3-day pass to the show. Now, those are just the Genius prizes. The grand prizes are what we're really playing for. There's 3 grand prizes. The second and third grand prize are fairly similar. They all include 3-day premium passes for everyone on your team. They include variation of autographs, photo op, and swag bags for your team. And then the first place one has all of that stuff plus a 2-night stay in a hotel. And that's the best because no one likes parking at a convention. No one likes carrying all their stuff at a convention. No one likes riding in a car in their cosplay. So first place, you guys are you're gonna want to fight for that. So in order to fight for that, you have to play. And in order to play, you have to register. Michelle, why don't you give our viewers a little idea of how they can do that?
So, very first thing, you have to pick the people that you want to be on your team. So, all Epic Questers have to have a team of 2 to 6 players. What we want is that camaraderie, that togetherness, that competition that breeds from having a team and people cheering you on internally. There's a couple of ways that you can sign up your team. First way is 1 device per each member on your team. So that would mean if Heather and I were on the same team, she would have a smartphone, I would have a smartphone. We can get all of the 200 plus tasks done, and we can get the hotel room ourselves. Another way to do it, and this is really if you have kids that you want to involve for like a family, is for a junior Epic Quest team membership. And for this, it would be 1 person having a smart device that has the app downloaded. And from there, the rest of the family or group of kids work together and get the challenges done on 1 device. All right, I'm going to be honest. I don't trust any of my friends to be good for this team. I need dedicated people. Yes, Heather, I kind of trust you, but I also know that you want to win, and you have a lot of friends that you actually do trust.
I
But if
trust you
I
more now
want,
that I've seen what you can do. I'm very impressed.
that's a little terrifying. No one should be impressed with that. Um, but if you want to try to get paired up with some like-minded geeks, we're offering a solo level pass. And what this is you'll register and we will actually go ahead and pair you with other people. Now, that said, you can get paired with me. You could get paired with Heather. Oh, I absolutely plan on playing. It's really about bragging rights, I'll be honest. I may have to work at the show and I may, already have a hotel room for myself, but it would be really pretty special for me to be able to say to the team, yeah, I won, and find some like-minded new friends out there. So once you have your team, you need to gather your tools. And to be eligible to be part of Epic Quest, you have to have a device that can download an app, can take pictures, and can record video. A smartphone, a tablet. The thing to remember, though, is the device that you start with is the device you have to do the whole quest with. So you can't start with an iPhone and then decide that you want to transfer to an iPad later on. Brotaku says you don't have any friends. I probably could be your friend, maybe. But I would probably want you on my team because, well, if I just have this feeling that you might be devious enough to want to be on the team, my team. Then you have to establish your credentials. And this is as simple as you have to have one email address that's going to cover your team, one password that's going to cover your team, and you also need to have one team name. So one thing about this, guys, we're family oriented. We really would like no profanity, keep it PG, preferably keep it G, but definitely PG. We want all ages to have a good time with us. And then the last thing you need to do is to register. And to register, you're just going to go to leftfieldmedia.com/epicquest to register. All you got to do is tap, tap, tap. Once you do that, you'll fill out your information and you'll be good to go. There is a $15 entry fee for each player, but with their entry fee, you are going to get a pretty cool Epic Quest pin. It isn't exclusive. It will only be offered to people that become a part and register for Epic Quest this year. After that, we're going to be sending you further instructions, so you'll be all set for the quest. And I think you've listened to a lot of me talking, so I think it's time, as a reward, for us to do another giveaway, another trivia question. And Heather, you want to read that trivia question?
Why, certainly. All right, so first person to answer this correctly in the comments is going to get a free membership to Epic Quest. Question is, before he was called Gollum, what was he known as? Once again, before he was called Gollum, what was he known as?
Now, just to give a little bit of a hint, this is from Lord of the Rings. And, oh, Henry and Penny. Look at that, Henry and Penny.
Spelled it right and had funny eyeballs.
And spelled it right. And we're all PG all the time, Yo Brotaku. Henry and Penny, thank you very much. Their answer is Smeagol. How do you pronounce that, Heather? I'm not a Lord of the Rings person.
Yeah, Smeagol.
Huh? Smeagol, okay. I'm not a Lord of the Rings person. I am a Marvel, DC, wrestling person. So sorry about that.
That's we have all the fandoms represented in our company.
Yes, we're very open to that. So now we want to open up to anybody who has any questions about the quest. And again, the website, leftfieldmedia.com/epicquest has a lot of the answers, but if you have any questions now, go for it. Heather also has already received some questions, so we'll answer those now.
I got one in the chat a little while ago that said, can dogs play? And I would like to say that there are a few challenges that involve pets and animals. So while your dog does not need to register, they can get involved. And by the way, if no one on your team has a pet, just use a darn stuffed animal, you know? Do what you got to do. So let's see. No, we're not going to answer Brutaco's question because
it's not worth it.
Cats too. I'm so sorry. Of course. Turtles, ferrets, whatever you want. So one of the questions that I got on social media was, do I have to pay or register my toddler? So I think we covered that a little bit. We covered that a lot of it, actually. You can register your child for a junior membership if you want to get a PIN for them. However, if you don't care about the PIN, or if you're just going to give your PIN to your kid, they do not need to be registered in order to play, but they cannot use their own device. They will have to share a device with one of the registered players. How big can my team be? Only 6 people, plus if you have any juniors, they can tag along. But 6 people is the max for registered players. How much traveling involved is another question that I got. Oh yeah, what did you say, Michelle?
So Boys and Tube Bulldogs ask, can kids play? And absolutely kids can play. We recommend that they sign up for a junior Epic Quest, as if the kids don't already have their own smartphone or device that can be used. But we encourage kids, families, groups of friends. We would love to have kids play. And Lily in the City is asking how big your team can be. Team can be up to 6 registered players.
Another question that we got beforehand was how much traveling is involved. And we just want to let everyone know right now that this game was specially designed for quarantine, social distancing, not having to leave the house at all, basically. The furthest you will be asked to go is maybe to take a walk around your block. And that's it. So you can do this right from the comfort of your own home. Your teammates, if they're in your home, great. But your teammates do not actually have to be physically with you. They can be virtually with you. That is totally fine as well. However, I do admit there are a couple of challenges that are easier to do if you have a physical person with you. However, not 100% necessary. And one other question I got the other day, can we be in multiple teams? Which is a head spinner because there's already so much to do for one team. I don't know how a person would possibly do 2. We strongly advise against that. However, if you are a crazy person and you want to be on 2 teams, you can. However, we'll be monitoring the submissions. And if there are 2 of the exact same submissions for 2 different teams, it's going to get striked on both teams. So if you're on 2 teams, you're going to have to do the challenges twice. And you're going to have to pay for registration twice. And that's just madness. I don't think you should do that.
My recommendation, if 2 teams want you on their team, see who's giving you the better deal. It's not saying looking for cash payments, but that could be part of the mix. So just putting that one out there.
A duel, perhaps?
Fight to the death. We're trying to stay away from death for the most part. We try to, but what you do in the privacy of your own home, that you're not putting on the app for us, then no knowledge of it. It's just one of those things that happen. So if you have any more questions, please check out the website. The website again is leftfieldmedia.com/epicquest. But you can also get information that if something is not answered there, you could shoot an email to info@leftfieldmedia.com, info@awesomecon.com, or info@rosecitycomiccon.com. So it's all there. What we really hope is that you're interested, that you come and you register, and thank you for taking the time to listen to us. We really hope you're interested in Epic Quest. Heather and I plan to do this again a couple more times. or some people from the team will be doing this to give you some more information. Hopefully the next live will give you some information and maybe some tips and tricks on some of the tasks that are out there for it. So there was a question of how can I watch the panels that are on that weekend? Heather, do you want to address that?
Our panels, once again, the dates for this are September 11th, 12th, and 13th, and they will be live streamed on Facebook. And I believe most of them will be available on YouTube as well, but they will definitely be live streamed on Facebook. So we'll have a complete schedule posted as soon as we have it ready for you guys. Oh, so thank you, Brotaku.
It was the only nice thing that Brotaku has said to us. So he said, have I mentioned how great it is to be acquainted with both of you? And that's quite possibly the nicest thing he has ever said to me in 14 years of knowing him. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time out. Thanks to my friends that jumped in. Thanks to the awesome Con Rose City crew. If any of you guys miss you guys, hope that we're all going to get together in 2021. And thanks so much. Have a good night.
See you on social media. Bye.
Bye.